Hello everyone and welcome to the Link to the Past Randomizer Cross Key Tournament Winner Bracket 3 between Frostbite3030 and Sonicam. Hopefully this one will be a fun one. But what do you think, Chimo, our wonderful commentator for today?
It looks to be pretty good. Frostbite has worked his way up from Winner Bracket 1 and overcame some good players. Sonicam beating Malachor to come into this round. So first match of the day out of 7 I think we have, so it should be a good one, I'm hoping. Players setting up their files now, should be ready to go in just a bit. And here we go. Alright, both players starting out at Link's house here. Find a very useful compass to Misery Mire. Sonicam's heading for the castle, it looks like. Frostbite's heading right for Kakariko. See a tree pole strat here. Meanwhile, Frostbite's trying to get some bomb drops on his way. Doesn't get much luck on the first try. Blue rupees out of the tree pole is not the worst thing early on. Uncle Tunnel has the thief in the woods drop down for just a red rupee. He'll be happy about that. Won't have to do the long walk around. Frostbite checking out our first door on the way to Kakariko, and it's Paradox Cave. So he'll get 7 checks out of this. Super nice to have. Good thing he picked up bombs along the way. Sonicam doesn't find much at the castle. Saves and quits the sanctuary. Check out where it is. Get a small key to Swamp Palace early on. That's super nice to have. Sink is the fairy drop down. That's a little bit out of the way from anything, but he can route a nice path in over to Kakariko. Small key to Dark Palace. Blue mail for Frostbite. Frostbite's gonna check out Sanctuary as well now. Oh, he got the lamp. I didn't see that. Thank you. Hype Cave, right near Link's house. Let's see how hype it is today. That blue mail was a pretty good time for Frostbite there. Silvers, big key. Misery Mire, it looks like. Sonicam finds Swamp Palace. Go ahead and check the hint right away. Super useful, as always. Frostbite taking the long walk again to Kakariko. Meanwhile, Sonicam's going to check out the eastern area. Finds Ice Palace. Race game has a bottle with the B in it. It's super useful. We'll want to get that to check Sick Kid if we don't have one earlier. Find a Pyramid Fairy here. Small key to Misery Mire. Logically, may come into play. Alright, get our first store in Kakariko here, of many. And it's a storyteller. Find Misery Mire and Eastern Entrance. Search that leads to something. And the Happiness Pond or whatever. He's gonna walk right in and spend his 900 rupees on some upgrades. That's some early game cash there. And a pub in a far off cave. Don't see that very often. Find the chess game just for some bombs and some money. Sonicam heading down for the south route now, it looks like. Or he's just gonna check Hype Cave's Light World equivalent and head into Kakariko. Just a red rupee in the back of the pub. Sonicam has a little more luck with those 50-50 drops than Frostbite did the first time through. Find Hookshot Cave in Kakariko. Ganon hiding out in the Magic Bat spot. Smith in a nice place there. Vanilla. Frostbite finding connector and going straight through. Connector to desert, and he jumps down to check the ledge and Agina's cave. Finds another connector. Gonna go through this one for sure. Sonicam finds his way to Death Mountain, which is very nice. Gonna pick up the old man right away. Some sort of strange fish flopping around on screen, it looks like, with Frostbite, as he drops into Skull Woods. So, just the lamp and the small key to Swamp and the big key to Mire so far, the good items we've found. So Silver Arrow is always nice. Still looking for... Oh, we have Kane. Shit. Kane from the Old Man. That's amazing. Sonicam are madman and increasing his heart sound speed. Finds the cape as well back there. Death Mountain so far pretty valuable. Finds right side of Turtle Rock. Super useful entrance. Possibly the only way. That's the only way to that chest, so if it's required, you need to know where it is. Shops and storytellers here. Either on Armos. Find the bottom of Spiral Cave there. Sonicam's gonna explore some of Turtle Rock here with this cane he just found. Oh, and we find a sword in the forest. First sword. Frostbite's gonna be happy about that. Sonicam gonna take out this pokey with bombs and the cane. It's a little bit of a tall order. Gets the job done though, cleanly. It was definitely not easy to pull off. For a heart piece, he's well rewarded for his efforts. Gonna go ahead and continue on to Chain Chomp Room. Find a Bumper Cave in Blind's basement. Magic Bat in the well. And the front of Turtle Rock on Frostbite's side. Fortunately, he does not have the cane yet, so he can't check that first chest even. Sonicam looks like he wants to check the left entrance of Turtle Rock, but he's got to get through two pokies this time. Bowen Swamp is a great hint. Find Aga Tower. Frostbite's gonna go right in and check this first chest. Oh, he's got a key. He's gonna check both chests, probably. Ooh, misses the pot on that pokey. Not too much in the Aga Tower here. Finds his way to the Dark Village. Village of Outcasts. Left side of Turtle Rock. So Frostbite's finding Hype Cave. Heading into the eastern area now. Small key to GT in there as well, that's pretty useful. Just a fortune teller up here. Good to see a long bunny walk here. Bunny antics always our favorite thing to watch. Surprised Frostbite doesn't check the hint there, nice. Not being rewarded too much so far for this long bunny walk. Yeah, gotta be I'm super impressed with that pokey kill. That's not easy to pull off. With his current gear. He's he's gonna want to find that sword sooner or later, I would think. Finds Hera. Can't do anything there as Bunny with his current gear. Would need the mirror at least. He's heading into Skullwoods as well. Frostbite needs to probably make his way to Death Mountain and get that Cane of Samaria. I don't think we found too much in here. Frostbite's gonna check out South Shore now. Good to see some new entrances here. Finds the chicken house. Sonicam checking out the old man exits. First one, not super useful right now. The ledge for Turtle Rock back exit vanilla. It's always bullshit woods. It's never not bullshit woods. That's the way the game is. So Sonicam with that old man back exit finds is heading on South Shore as well now. Heading up towards Ice Cave now. Nice rod cave. Meanwhile, Frostbite's gonna head towards the desert. Check out the cave up there. No glove for these runners, so they have to orphan some entrances along the way. Never fun in entrance randomizer finding a late glove. Not too much up there for their troubles for the long walk. Frostbite's gonna head up to the castle now. See some fake flippering up to the hobo here. Sonicam's already found Ganon, so he drops straight down for his 20 rupee prize. Sure, he's super happy about that. The money has been very free in the seed, which is not always the case in entrance randomizer. Just a heart container from the hobo. First one, that's pretty nice to have. Yeah, this mode doesn't require any glitches for logic, so fake flippering is not required, as well as things like bunny revival or anything like that. But routing wise, pretty nice. Check some things early on, skip some logic. Checks out the waterfall cave, which looks vanilla. It's gonna go straight on to Zora, check the ledge. Alright, so Frostbite's gonna find his way to Death Mountain now. Yeah, that's correct. You can be required to walk anywhere as bunny, as long as it's not through Spiral Cave or something like that. You can be required to walk through a dungeon from one exit to another or another connector. As I found out the other day, you can be required to walk out of a Light World entrance to a dungeon and back in, even if that's inaccessible. So Zora teaching life lesson. That's not a good investment there. Frostbite picks up his cane of Samaria. He's gonna ferry up to avoid dying to the horrible dead rocks and cabbages. Well in Sanctuary, so definitely gonna want that glove. If you haven't played Entrance Randomizer, or if you haven't played Rando in 2 years, it definitely is great to hop straight into cross keys. Entrance Randomizer plus Keysanity. It's the best time. There are hints now, and they're always extremely useful. No garbage hints at all, as we've seen. Some of them are actually useful. Yeah. That fake fairy on Lumberjack is going to make our runners happy for sure. Aga 1 not required for an item at least. Looks like Frostbite's going to head into Turtle Rock now. Likely take care of the pokies, check out the chain chomp room. Meanwhile, Sonicam gets his sword finally. The runners doing things a little bit different order, but have kind of caught up to each other. Small key to Castle Tower on Uncle. Yeah, just one item be in the pyramid, so that is probability-wise good for our runners. Sonicam finishing up his Kakariko door checks. Frostbite opens the chain chomp room and Death warps out of there. Heading back in. Assume he's gonna try and check out the left entrance as well. Fighter sword making these a tiny bit easier. Now Sonicam's gonna check out the first chest in Turtle Rock, which we haven't seen yet. Yeah, we've checked quite a bit, so there's not a ton left for our runners to do here. Just a heart container in Turtle Rock first chest there. Frostbite finds his way to the Dark Village, which he's already been to. So he save warps out of there. Bombable Shack for Sonicam. Just the chess game, which we've already seen. Not too much there. Looks like we're gonna see Potion Shop here. Interesting if there's something useful here, because neither of our runners did the fake flipper opening route, which is pretty common. Oh, that's right, we did see Bumper Cave, so that's a possibility. With this cape we found on Death Mountain. Yeah, very early, pretty early cave here. So often you gotta mark that cave down and then leave it for much later, but that's definitely a possibility for these runners. And they're running a little low on checks to make, honestly, so hoping to find some good progression here. Sonicam finds Hookshot Cave. Neither runner's doing that. They don't have the items. Yeah, I don't think either of them went through. Might be something to do though. Pretty quick here. Yeah, so not too much left here. They've got a few connectors that are unexplored, which might have to be the thing. We get to see Bumper Cave here on Frostbite's side. See if this gives us somewhere good. And we get East Death Mountain, which is also the hookshot connector there. So we had two ways to the same place. I gotta think there's something here that would give us progression. And we find Sarishla's hut. Skullwood's a pendant today. Not too much in there though, in Sarishla's hut. Red rupee and arrows. We find back of Skull Woods, which is our green pendant we just found out. Just 50 rupees in the chest, few anger swipes it looks like. That's looking like not the progression. Sonicam exploring connectors now. Finds the not super useful connector to desert, but he hasn't checked the area out yet, so he's going to do that now. So we found the hookshot exit and did Bumper Cave, looking like it might have to be that bottom of Paradox Cave, as Mind of Me says there. Our trackers today, Wishmaster and Mind of Me. Thanks very much, you guys, for doing that. Definitely super important. Sonicam fake flippering up to the potion shop. So, wondering how much faster that is than saving and quitting to sync, which is right next door. Oh, the potion shop was bottom of Paradox Cave. That is not it. I don't think either of our runners turned in their mushroom there. Probably saving it for now. Yeah, looks like that's exactly right. Sonicam spending his magic, gonna do fake powder immediately. And then it's time for some bunny walk. Let's see what the magic bat gives us today. Big key to Thieves Town. Super nice item. Yes, very, very good sequence break there. Gotta think powder's gonna probably be out there somewhere, but really nice to get that now. I don't think that we've seen the potion shop yet, but turning in the mushrooms probably an option now. Oof, Frostbite takes a death to the pokies. Sonicam's gonna check out Hookshot Cave and find East Death Mountain here. Those pokies are just mean. Super high damage even in blue mail. It's really starting to look like progression is something bunny walk related. Runners have explored a lot of options already. Not found too much to get them further. Third time's the charm on those pokies. No problem at all. Just red rupee in the library. It's not required for that. Looks like Sonicam's turning in his mushroom. Yeah, I'm Chimo, your commentator. I'll be with you all morning for me. By myself, so thanks for watching, everybody. And we get to see some bunny walk business here. Fish walk in this case. seen the Sonicam's done this right already though, so I think we've got to go south out of Dark Village. Sonicam cleaning up East Death Mountain, finding the same very little that Frostbite did there. Some kid in green who has the Moon Pearl, which our runners would like to have. Scooping up a bottle walking down the road, or a fish walking down the road. I'm gonna be thinking Sonicam also heading for Dark World to do some more bunny walking here. Or this is to Death Mountain actually. Yeah, check out the race schedule today. A whack of races going on. I think there's 7 in total. Hopefully as many as possible will get restreamed. I'm sure we're still looking for volunteers for tracking and comms on most of them, so sign up if you're available. Sonicam finds the entrance to the old man cave in Dark World. It's gonna go through it to get back to Light World, Death Mountain. You see the South Bunny Walk here, Fish Walk in this case. Sonicam is gonna follow suit here, I think, and make his way to Dark Village. Big hit from that pokey. Sonicam took out his first pokey with just bombs and Cane of Samaria, but now with the sword proving a little more difficult. We find Hyrule Castle. I think that was in the big bomb shop for Frostbite. Exits onto the island in Lake Hylia. Okay, that was Dark Lake Hylia shop. Which gets him out of bunny form, which can definitely be logically required. Neither of our racers chose to fake flipper to that island, but that also would have got them in here a little quicker. With our options left, you got to think there's a good item in here, or one of the right entrance goes somewhere a little more useful. Sonicam heading for Skull Woods, which we know is bullshit woods, as always. Just a red rupee in the back there. Heart piece and back of escape. Unfortunately, not too much for items back there. Just gonna go ahead and check out Dark Cross. Early lamp in this seed puts that in logic. Super bunny action going on in Skull Woods here. For the fire rod. Super nice find. That will not be in logic yet without the Moon Pearl. Frostbite's found the ocarina, the flute in Dark Cross. Which, yeah, as Mind of Me says, it does not unlock anything yet. We've been to the places it goes. We don't have Titansmiths or anything. Oh, and he finds the top of Hyrule Castle, in the right side of Hyrule Castle. And the dam. Alright, this is... And the Moon Pearl! There it is! There we go. Gotta be happy about finding that. No more silly fish walking going on for Frostbite. That's gonna open up a ton of stuff for him, as well as he drains the dam. That walk was fully required. There was a possible skip if you fake flippered to the island in Lake Hylia. Yeah, that's all pretty junk. That Turtle Rock is awful with their current gear. So Sonicam is just gonna say to hell with logic and go into Ice Palace with that fire rod. And no glove and no hammer. Not the funnest place with the fighter sword either. It's got blue mail though, so that makes it not so bad. Sonicam's gonna go, or Frostbite's gonna go right away and activate his flute. Looks like. And I assume make his way back to Dark World. Check the shovel game, or shovel hit the dig spot here for a map of Dark Palace. Doesn't look like Sonicam's found anything much in the first chest in Ice Palace. Frostbite gets his flute coffee break here. That ice stairway is probably the worst place in the game possible to get down. Sonicam finds some bombs in Ice Palace. He's not going to be super happy with that. Frostbite here is taking his Moon Pearl, he's checking Hobo, and he's probably going to fake Flipper into the waterfall, which he can get. I don't think that was vanilla, so there's 2 chests there. I don't know if he went up that way yet. I think Sonicam did. Compass to Desert Palace. Ice Palace just being a massive dumpster fire right now. Feels like a bold play to go in there with his current gear, especially when it's out of logic. Flippers in Hookshot Cave, we're told. That's a good hint. Once we find Hookshot. Well, Frostbite picks up the Cane of Burna. And a map for turning in his mushroom. He did not fake powder, so unfortunately he's gonna have to find powder to get that Thieves Town big key from the magic bat. That dive in ice not proving too useful for Sonicam there, unfortunately. A little bit of a time sink. Sonicam headed to Death Mountain, East Death Mountain. And a glove! First glove on Stumpy. We'll be happy to have that finally. Nearly an hour in here. Oh, Sonicam's gonna go take care of Mothula, looks like. He's doing everything he can with that fire rod right now. Check out Dig Game here. Yeah, this fighter, he's a brave man jumping into Mothula here. Just fighter sword, blue mail. One shot probably with the fire rod. 5 hearts. Mothula must take 10,000 hits with the fighter sword. Hydration bot says it's been an hour and it's time to consume some liquids. Small key to Dark Palace and a green pendant. So he's going to turn in that green pendant right away. Man, that's impressive. Only loses 2 hearts in that fight too. Super nice. And Ice Rod Cave on Frostbite's side. The seed hash for the seed had 3 ice rods in it, and our runners were worried about that early on. Looks like he got a bottle from Srishla. It's a decent find. Oh. Oh, I've got that wrong, sorry about that. Boomerang. Sonicam putting that fire rod to some more good use. Gonna check out the other 2 chests in the front of Turtle Rock. Frostbite finds his way to Mimic Ledge. Just a storyteller. For now, without the mirror. Sonicam having to loop around without the hook shot. Compass and bombs for his trouble. He's really gonna want to take that long bunny walk sometime soon, or else fake flipper to that island. Frostbite's gonna dive into Hera here. Now that he can swing a sword. Master Sword he finds in Hera. That's nice to find. That's all he can do for now. Yeah, so it looks like Sonicam's gonna take that left entrance. I don't know, he's headed to Death Mountain again. Yeah, he is doing that. He's headed to Turtle Rock. Gonna go through to Dark Village. We've seen this pokey room 10 times at least already, it feels like. Totally required in logic, though, to go through here. With not much more than 4 hearts and Fighter Sword. Oof, Frostbite gets grabbed. Or maybe he meant to. He's gonna find his fire rod right away here. Which will be in logic for him. Picks up a heart piece for 6 heart, which is nice to have. Fire Rod, Master Sword, Glove, Moon Pearl. He's found quite a bit in the last 10 or so minutes. He saves and quit. He's probably gonna start doing some of those fire rod things that we're seeing Sonicam do. Wants to go to Meyer area, it looks like, but only has one glove, not two. Ooh, and draining the dam was the big key to Swamp Palace. Well, that's nice to have. They need hookshot before they can go into Swamp. The flippers are in there. Sonicam's gonna find his flute back here in the Dark Cross. The flute, which immediately unlocks nothing. Frostbite's heading for the well, which is in the sink dropdown. See what the items are in here. Heart container. Red rupee. Some more rupees. Small key to Turtle Rock. Not a ton in there, but the small key to Turtle Rock could be useful. See Sonicam cleaning up Hyrule Castle here before he eventually makes his way to the top. Frostbite gonna do the long fire rod float here and pick up his compass and bombs, I believe. Remembers that he's got to do it the long way. Sonicam using some NMG boomerang strats there to pick up the key, save a few frames. It feels like we're still kind of looking for something. Fire Rod, Sonicam used it for a couple things, but didn't find too much on it. We haven't seen all of the glove checks yet. Just got that for Frostbite. I'm gonna check one here, the Death Mountain Ascent Cave. And it's Mini Moldarm Cave. Yeah, that's for sure. Hookshot would be interesting. Find flippers then in Hookshot Cave. Big key to Skull Woods. And a small key to Dark Palace. So nice to have items. For now, doesn't unlock a ton. We haven't seen any sort of map check yet. We haven't found the bomb shop, so we're totally unaware of any crystals, just the green pendant, which Sonicam has. Blind's house not having a ton in the seed. And there he goes. Sonicam finds his moon pearl. Yeah, we did check dig spot. I think it was a heart piece or something like that. Frostbite finds desert. Going straight in. Desert left is Graveyard Ledge, which is not terribly useful, but nice to check off here. You don't have to go back with the mirror. Super nice hint there, telling us where GT was. So Sonicam gets his map as a reward for turning in that mushroom. Pretty worth it to fake powder though, as he's got the big town or Thieves Town big key. Gina's cave for Frostbite. Finds a map of Misery Mire. Okay, I'm doing a little bit of thinking there, it looks like. Oh, we get a map check here. So Skullwoods and Thieves Town are pendants. Oh, we use Skullwoods. Mire and Dark Palace, crystals. Yeah, hookshot would be super nice then. Open up Misery Mire, we can clear it out. Boots. Sonicam taking a bit of a licking there in Dark World. Uses the Cane of Bruna to escape. Frostbite finds the back of Turtle Rock. He's gonna get the chest here on Laser Bridge. Finds his Titan's Mitt. Great find there. This is all in logic with both invulnerability items. Which big key was that? Mire area is open. Good point there. That's good. He already tried to check it, but did not have the item for it. Tempered Sword, super nice as well. Laser Bridge paying out pretty big today. You know, Sonicam cleans up the first couple checks in Hera, finds his Master Sword. That was the Palace of Darkness, or no, the Eastern big key was on Laser Bridge. Nice find as well. Crystal Roller Room, we haven't seen yet. For a blue rupee. Loopy. Yeah, that's correct. Swamp does not require the mirror. Unless it does. For access or something. In this case, it's very close to Link's house. In the cave by Lake Hylia. And we've already seen the dam, so our runners have access to it. But cannot get even the first chest there without the flippers. Get our first look at Mire area here. Meanwhile, Sonicam's going to pick up his first glove here on Stumpy. Small key to Skullwoods and Checkerboard Cave. The Mire Shed entrance. Sonicam's going to have a bit to catch up here, doing glove checks, which were very important. Misery and Mire and Eastern for our red crystals. Bomb Shop. And the Useless Right Cave in Misery Mire. No mirror to check the Checkerboard Cave entrance. And we find Spiral Cave. We've already seen the exit to this, which I believe is on Death Mountain. I'm just going to go through and get the item. No medallions yet for our runners, but we saw that Ether is the requirement for Misery Mire. I believe there was a hint earlier on that Ether is on Armos. Bow and Swamp, so Swamp access is going to be important for sure. Liking the idea of a hookshot as an item here pretty soon. Yeah, the powder is really going to be interesting because Sonicam did fake powder and Frostbite didn't. The big key to Thieves Town was on the magic bat, so if that's important and it's a long stupid chain to get powder, that could be a big thing in this race coming up. Sonicam activating his flute. Some more glove checks out of the way here. Fortune teller for Frostbite. Yeah, Thieves Town a pen, so possibly that big key's not required, but we'll see. Tight. This makes getting to Dark World so much easier. No more running through to Death Mountain to Turtle Rock to Poke Room. That's the dream, isn't it? Hookshot on Thieves Town Big Key with some long, horrible chain to get The powder. Frostbite going for the current jump. Yeah, GT in the Turtle Rock entrance, making Bombos and Hammer pretty valuable here. Not that Hammer isn't anyways. We'll get to see Quake here. Quake check. Catfish. Sonicam's gonna pick up some really nice items here. Tempered, Titan's Mitt, Big Key to Eastern, and a red potion. And then he's going to do the hard work to go back to Crystal Roller Room for his bloopy. So, was that Palace of Darkness Big Key on Catfish there? I missed that. Or just a compass. I just noticed it's different. Gina's Cave for Sonicam here. We'll get it to the Dark Shopping Ball for Frostbite. Finds Pod. A very nice accessible location. This is out of logic for now, as far as I know, unless there's a connector here or something. He's going straight in with his 2 keys. Small key to Turtle Rock. Big key to Ice Palace. Sonicam dipped ice without the glove or hammer or big key. Did not get a lot for his trouble. Got 1 bottle out of there. Frostbite doing a bottle glitch. Take care of the right 2 chests in GT. Or Pod, I mean, not GT. Small key to Pod. That's alright. And the Bloomerang. death warp back to the start. And likely head into the back. Big key of Desert Palace was in Spiral Cave. Head into the back of pod here and see what kind of out of logic items we get here. Sonicam's gonna take that Desert Palace big key and go check it immediately. I don't believe we saw Frostbite do this. This is a new chest for us. 10 arrows. Gotta be happy about that. Don't think we saw the back of Desert yet. Yeah, that's a good point there. Agawon not blocking those flippers. We know that there's a no item in Lumberjack drop down, but we do not have access to East Dark World yet. Yeah, super nice hammer amp there. Yeah, not too much in pod except TR keys. Mr. King is not crazy. He's remembered correctly. We're gonna check out East Dark World here. Fake flip ring. Odd keys are bow locked. The bow we know is in Swamp Palace. The flippers we know to be in Hookshot Cave. No sign of a hammer yet. Sonicam doing Smith chain. We're doing the Smith anyways. For a red rupee. Frostbite checks out the pyramid and heads to pod area. Nothing in that first cave. Sonicam looks like he's heading into Skull Woods. See a connector there in the entrance near pod. That is the bottom of Spectacle Rock. Checks out the big chest in Skullwoods for just a heart container. Definitely kind of looking for that next progression item here. Frostbite, definitely out of logic on the east side of Dark World. Really likely probably want to find whatever leads us to that to those flippers. Kiki taking his 110 rupee payment to open a door. And that is Spectacle Rock. Bugnet in there, we've just seen the exit very close by. Yeah, both our runners are going to be trying as hard as they can to find the other entrance to Spectral Rock so they can get that totally required progression item in there. Get a purple chest check here. Small key to Palace of Darkness. That's a free one that is in logic. Okay, I'm doing a little bit of thinking there. He's not chosen yet to do Quern Jump or anything, or any fake flippering into East Dark World or the Dark Shopping Mall. Super Bunny Cave in the Dark Potion Shop. Ah, right. And we find Eastern, which we know to be a crystal, but we do not have the bow. Check everything else in here. This will be in logic. Not be surprised to see some progression in here from what we've seen on Frostbite's side. Frostbite finds his way to the top of Bumper Ledge via connector. Red Mail in Eastern. That's an alright find, but certainly not what we're looking for. Frostbite's gonna check that big chest in Skullwoods as well, I think. Sorry, container. Did we? No, I guess we didn't see Skullwoods back yet. For some reason, I thought we had. The hammer in Eastern Big Chest. There we go. Hookshot would have been nicer, but that's. Alright, so we're looking for either to get us that bug net. That's what we need. What does Hammer unlock for us, though? East Dark World access, logically. But Frostbite did not find a whole ton over there. Hammer Pegs is in logic. Sure, as well as the other house in Dark Village. Buckshot! There we go. Eastern just stacked today. So Hookshot gets the flippers, he's got Hammer, he can clear Swamp. It's gonna get him his bow. So that is big finds there. Remembering to do that cave in East Dark World. Frostbite's really got to find his way to that eastern entrance as soon as possible. GT is in the Turtle Rock main entrance, we've been told, so we're not able to access it yet. Eastern was the Myths locked cave on the bottom of East Death Mountain. Sonicam picks up his flippers and heads straight into Swamp Palace. Which is definitely the right play. It's a little bit ugly for GT. It would be pretty crazy in entrance channel, but maybe we won't even need to go in there. Nasty spot, but luckily a hint for it as well. Yeah, they have a good connector to the floating island, I believe. No mirror, though. Frostbite's doing Smith chain here, which is not going to be highly rewarding. Mirror and chef, that's not rando even. Or mirror and song. Yeah, the nastiest thing so far in the seed is definitely the required link through the Pokey Room in Turtle Rock to get to Dark World and do a long bunny walk. Ice Rod in the big chest and swamp. That makes oh, they do not have the big key yet to Turtle Rock, do they? Ped being required, very rare, but we've seen it a few times in this tournament at least, for sure. Usually logically required, very rarely have we actually had to pull it. Small key to Dark Palace, I suppose it's pretty good in purple chest. Check out the left side of Swamp, which always has nothing. Sonicam's just wasting his time here for no reason. Map of Tower of Hera, just what he's looking for. Wow, Frostbite's gonna go have a much easier Mothula fight with that Tempered Sword. And a red rupee. Definitely called that one there. Yeah, Frostbite's not doing bad at all. He's got to remember to do that cave, and he'll be just fine. He's checked a lot of East Dark World already. Hopefully does the same thing here. I'm sure he'll check Green Pendant and then probably check that cave. It's a small key for Dark Palace on Mothula. Small key to Ice and Swamp. And he got the bow, which we knew was in there. Glad to see it. Yeah, so good news for Frostbite. He's heading straight into Eastern. He's going to pick up the hammer and the hook shot. Probably the most stacked Eastern of any seed ever. Sonicam gonna take care of Argus here, finish off Swamp, and get his crystal. I think we know this is a crystal. Maybe we don't, actually. I'm gonna guess it's a crystal. Oh, and it's just a pendant, but still. Had to get the bow back there anyway, so totally worth it to check everything. Check out the Graveyard Ledge Cave here for Bombos. Gives us access to GT. Hammer for Frostbite. Our chat is hoping for a key on pedestal now that's required. I don't think either of our runners have been to Thieves Town. I don't think we've seen it yet. And Frostbite picks up his hook shot, does a few swipes. Wishing he had come there a little sooner. Yeah, Meanwhile, Sonicam's gonna check out a bunch of these East Dark World stuff that he hasn't yet. Not gonna find a ton, as far as I remember. Frostbite has... Yeah, he will find Pod, which is super important. He's got the bow, he can go right in. 4 keys as well. And find his 5th one in there so he can full clear Pod and get the crystal. Oh, of course, he doesn't have a big key. Missed that on the tracker. He can get everything else except Helma and the big chest. Pod is in a pretty out of the way location. So unfortunately both our runners will have to come back there. Yeah, Ice Palace can be cleared and Frostbite's heading right in there, it looks like. Big key in hand so he can get everything. Big key from Pod. We've seen the Ice Palace chests that are not locked by Hammer of Love or Big Key. Sonicam doing that Mimic Room the proper way with a bow. No dirty bottle glitch. Picks up his 5th key. Boomerang. Death works back to the start. Very useful hint and nice there for Frostbite. Sonicam's gonna clear out the rest of Pod here. That would be interesting if Hera was important. We're still hoping that Thievestown, the back of Thievestown, is important. Bo was in Swamp in the back part. Runners got a hint early on about that one. TT Big was on Magic Bat, which Sonicam used fake powder to get. But Frostbite elected to not do that and turned in the mushroom for a map. Alright, Frostbite's continuing on through ice here. Check the big chest pretty quick here that we haven't seen. Pizza Heart. That sounds good. Small key to Palace of Darkness. Our final one in the big chest and ice. Would have much rather seen the big key. Frostbite gonna do a lot of work here for the last chest in ice, which I'm pretty sure had a bloopy or something equally bad in it. Compass to desert. 10 times more useful. He's gonna continue on a cold stare. You know, Sonicam's heading into Mire, which he can full clear. And we know is a crystal. A little bit surprising Frostbite didn't head to Swamp for that bow. Runners both have a few dungeons they can clear, so that's probably going to be what they're going to be working on for the next little while here. Frostbite takes care of the frozen eyeball without a problem. Picks up a small key to Ganon's tower. And a crystal for his trouble. Yep, still looking for those two entrances, Thieves Town and Desert Palace back. Eastern and Mire would give us access to the pyramid crack. Loopy in the bottom firelocked chest in Mire. Sonicam. Really nice hint as well. Alright, Frostbite's also heading into Mire here to clear it out. He's not got the bow yet, so he's gonna have to do the tempered fight on Victorious. It's not too bad. A little bit slower though. Small key to Mire in Mire. Oh, is the map of Hyrule Castle. Super useful. Both of those. Sonicam's heading into the back here. 2 hearts, so he's gonna have to be careful. Mushroom's been turned in, so no fake powdering for him. Sonicam makes it to Victorious. Silver Arrow should be no problem. Take care of this quickly. Even with his 2 hearts. Gets the job done and finds Magic Mirror on Victorious. That's going to open up some new entrances for us. Gets his crystal as well. Mirror hype in Misery Mire. Mirror. Definitely a nice find. Frostbite just following in his footsteps here. Gonna take care of Victorious and pick up his magic mirror as well. Meanwhile, Sonicam's checking out the east side of Dark World, which we've already seen from Frostbite. At the time was fake flippering over here. Not a ton useful that we found, I don't think. But he's going to take care of Ice Palace while he's here. A little bit rough for him. His first dip into there was not very useful at all. So I'm sure he's happy to be back. And Frostbite takes care of the giant eyeball. Picks up his mirror and his crystal. See what he does here. Gotta think that bow is in Swamp has got to be on his mind, but we'll see. Very quick to get there. Yeah, that looks like what he's going to do right now. Yeah, bow is in Swamp, and we had an early hint about it. Not sure if there was much else in there. And it was a pendant, unfortunately. Ice Rod, where was that? That was in the big chest in Swamp as well, so that was also there. So both of our runners doing things the other one has already done. Total Rock Medallion is Bombos. You can see marked by our excellent trackers, Mind of Me and Wishmaster. I'm your commentator, Chimo, doing some early morning commentating by myself here, so hopefully it's not too horribly bad. Our runners, Frostbite3030 and Sonicam. This is winners bracket round 3. Very exciting race going on here. I think that these runners are fairly close. Frostbite was a little bit late getting that hookshot and hammer, but he also did a few checks along the way that Sonicam did not do. If Bombos was in Swamp, which I don't remember, left side of Swamp was totally required. That's pretty useful, as well as that's going to open up GT for our runners if they need to go in there. And they can clear left and right side if they need to. No GT big key yet, so climb not a factor. Yeah, Tracker's doing an excellent job. It's entrance randomizer is quite a thing to keep track of. Items everywhere and entrances. Red rupee on that pyramid ledge is not going to drop down for that. Mirrors into a unallowed location. Oh, just to dodge the enemies. Oh, he's just trying to flit out of there. Okay, so Bombos was at the Ice Palace entrance. Potentially pretty important. Frostbite picking up his pile of nothing in the left side of Swamps. Super happy, I'm sure, that he did that. Well, probably not going to skip while you're in here, but... Long check for 2 chests. Gonna pick up his ice rod. Sonicam picks up its 3rd bottle with a blue potion on the top of Spectacle Rock. Yeah, Bombos is in the entrance to Ice Palace, not in Ice Palace. I believe so. That would be on the island in Dark World, Lake Hylia. This is looking... 2 hours without boots is definitely a feels bad, man. Especially with all of the walking they had to do early on. Not that it would have helped them in bunny form. Sonicam using that bombos, and he's going to head into GT. So we're going to get a lot of checks here. We're still looking for the entrance to Desert Palace and Thieves Town. We're not sure. We're not sure what our last pennant is, I don't believe. We're not sure which is not required, but one of them will be. Or both of them, potentially. Do we know that? Oh, okay, yeah, we know that Thieves Town. Our runners know different pennants, so we know that Thieves Town is a pennant. Frostbite picks up his pendant from Argus there. You got Quake in King's Tomb, which is not going to be useful at all for us. On a cave entrance we haven't seen yet. Sonicam's heading back into Eastern to finish off Armos. He's going to pick up Ether there. We were hinted at earlier. Meanwhile, Frostbite's checking out some of the desert entrances. For Frostbite's sake, he's definitely hoping Thieves Town Big Key isn't required. He doesn't know it yet, but check out Checkerboard Cave here as well. Not much in those desert entrances. I think he still has to check Desert Front. No. Oh, I didn't know you could mirror back there. That's good to know. Probably something everyone does know. Fortunately, nothing there for him. Silver Armos fight. And Free picks up his Ether as was foretold. And a crystal. So 3 crystals for Sonicam. Frostbite has 2. Both our runners doing the green and the blue pendant. And Sonicam's going to check out the mirror spots as well here. There's not a whole ton there, that's for sure. I do not remember where this connector goes. That's what it's going through. Alright, Mimic Ledge. Check out mirror there. For the useless side of Ice Rod Cave. Pyramid Fairy K45. Did we check race game yet? The entrance or the item? Yeah, so Those will be a good ones to check. Chain those together. Get a couple hints here. Don't think we got anything useful out of those storytellers. Oh, the bug net! Here we go! GG Sonicam. Hints about a thing we've already seen. Purple chest. Logically required Dark Palace key. Have we seen the Light World side of Bumper Ledge, that entrance? I think we had a connector to the Dark World one we've seen already. Okay, from Dark Potion Shop to Bumper Ledge. That's another possible entrance we have not seen yet. Frostbite's going to clear up Eastern here for his third crystal. Really close here, I think. It's going to kind of depend on what these runners find here. Still looking for some keys. Big key to Pod, big key to Hera. And we're looking for entrances to Desert, for sure. Possibly Thieves Town. Boots are probably unped, so we're not going to see those this seed. Unless somebody clears up Thieves Town. Another excellent hint there for Sonicam. There was some good hints in this seed though. Bow and Swamp and the location of GT being Turtle Rock, Maine. Ah, Hammer Pegs. We have not seen this, I don't think. Unless I'm wrong. Just a shop. Just a common shop. Powder in front of TT. And the big key to Pod in the back or something. That would be real rough on Frostbite. Yeah. Kind of liked the play there at the beginning to fake powder first and then turn in the mushroom. Pretty easy access to that potion shop. Or not the potion shop, the witch. Outside of the potion shop. Not Sonicam found the back desert. So, in theory, that's all of the entrances we need, unless an item that we don't have is behind another one. Take care of Lamulus here. Not even remotely a fair fight with those silver arrows. Picks up his fourth crystal. Frostbite following right behind him. also going to pick up his 4th crystal. Oh, we still need the Turtle Rock big key as well. 3 keys we're missing. Probably all in the back of Thieves Town. Oh, and the Stray Landless gets away from Frostbite here, but gets him on the 2nd cycle. Sonicam heading up Death Mountain here. I think he's gonna go clear out. No, he did. I was thinking Turtle Rock, but he doesn't have a big key. He's gonna check the Hera entrance, I think. Yeah, I was kind of wondering about that as well. I saw Sonicam open up GT, and I assumed he was gonna go in, and then I got distracted, and I guess he did not. He did Hera already. He's got to be heading to GT right now, then. Basically just looking for keys at this point. Both of our runners. Possibly Thieves Town entrance could be important. There's Thieves Town on the top of Death Mountain. I guess we have pretty good access to Dark Death Mountain top east. Sonicam did open GT, but he did not go in yet. Prioritized getting crystals, I guess, but now he's going into Thieves Town. Possible he... I don't remember where that hint was for the GT location. I'm assuming both our runners saw it, though. Frostbite taking a long walk through Spike Cave. Boots! In an awful location. Gotta go fast. That gives us some more entrances as well, but we found all of our dungeons already. Thieves Town is the ferry... Oh yeah, Paradox Cave. In Light World. Top of East Death Mountain Cave. Frostbite is right there as well. Thieves Town Big Key is on Magic Bat, which Sonicam fake powdered very early. But Frostbite has already turned in his mushroom. Get our look at the back chests in Thieves right now. Heart container. Frostbite's gonna pick up his boots here. Yeah, unfortunately, Frostbite cannot get into GT yet. Sonicam choosing not to for some reason. That sweet 214 boots. Always a good seed. What was in the Maiden's chest? I'd missed that. Just a heart. Okay, so far Thieves Town Big Key not paying off huge. Takes care of blind. 50 rupees, just what he wanted. And the final pendant. I'm sure he's gonna go straight to Ped and pull it. Frostbite picking up a free green potion here. Or a fairy. Finally, we get to see GT here. The big key! To GT! That's what we wanted to see. Yeah, GT pretty much has to have something. He's going tile room first. This is totally mad play here. GT climb required. Bombos is in the Ice Palace entrance. Yeah, I'm guessing that would be the reason to choose right side. He feels like he's behind, but he is definitely not behind. Frostbite's... assuming something good is in GT, Frostbite's got to find that Bombos pretty soon. Yeah. He was much later getting that Pearl and Glove, which really opened up the seed. Yeah, the island in Dark Lake Hylia. Mirror Shield hype. Gold Sword, he's just stacked out here now. Hyrule Castle key won't get him anything. Big key to Turtle Rock. There's one of our keys. I don't think anyone's skipping tile room. I'd have done left side first. We're looking for 3 keys. There's like decent chance they're all in there. Double compass chests here. We gotta see Pyramid Fairy crack. Small key to GT in the big chest. Sick kid in the cracked has just not the big. Has just a heart piece for Frostbite. Ice Armos here. Half magic. So does he do the climb? He's going straight in to do the climb. Single item on the pyramid drop. 3 chests up top, or 4, I mean. Oh, looks like Frostbite might be heading to get his bombos. Which I'm assuming is going to send him straight to GT to find that GT big key. We still have not seen Powder, so that Thieves Town big key not in logic. We don't have the small key either. Yeah, that's a little bit late getting that bombos there. I'm gonna take a connector through desert here. Yeah, he's headed for GT. I guess he could have checked that key. Which potentially could be something. Alright, mini Helma room. What do we got here? Heart container. Small key to ice. Single arrow in the room before mini Moldorm, or Moldorm 2. Let's see what's on Moldorm here. Quickly takes care of him with that gold sword. Gets the big key to Palace of Darkness. That's a required climb. Yeah, we'll get the lumberjack item here, and then I assume he'll head straight to Helma and Trinex. Frostbite's got a little bit of catching up to do here with that late Bombos. Doing the fake cape trick to get through Tile Room for his red rupee. Also doing right side first. Check out what the pyramid drop gives us today. The book! Just what we wanted. Chat's liking that one. Frostbite's following along, gonna clear out left side GT, get his Turtle Rock big key, his GT, he's got the GT big key. See if he elects to do the climb or if he heads to Turtle Rock first. Got that book so we don't have to blind pull bed. We can check it first. For our Hera big key. Just a hint in the light bumper ledge cave. Death Mountain Descent. Yeah, it's definitely not over yet. It's gonna depend a bit where that Hera big key is and what our runners choose to do. Unfortunately, the climb is required for the Palace of Darkness big key, which Sonicam has already done. Also gave him the book, which opens up a few more checks if it's not on either of our bosses that we can get to now. It's definitely probably gonna take some strangeness on the location of that Hera big key and some work to do for Frostbite. Sonicam, meanwhile, is going into pod to take care of the Helma King. Possibly we'll check Big Chest as well for that Tower of Hera big key that he still needs afterwards. the one thing Sonicam has orphaned is the big chest in Thieves Town, as neither of our runners have found that small key yet. Fortunately, we have not seen Powder yet, which opens the big key to Thieves Town, so that's unlikely to be a thing. I mean, best thing here, I would say, is oh no, he can't. He doesn't. Sonicam's gonna go take care of Helma here. Frostbite is doing the climb, so he's gonna pick up his Palace of Darkness big key as well. And the book. Too much else up there. Sonicam picks up his 6th crystal. 5th crystal, I mean. No Tower of Hera big key for him, but he's going to be checking the big chest and pod here and then likely heading for Turtle Rock, I believe. Just 100 rupees in the big chest, so that big key we're looking for is still at large. Pretty sure he'll be heading to Turtle Rock here. Into our favorite Turtle Rock right side entrance, and there's the big key of Tower of Hera. We are go mode. Sonicam just got to take care of Trinex and Tower of Hera and Ganon, and that's it for him. Depends what Frostbite does. He might not be too far behind here, but he has got to definitely make the play on Turtle Rock. Big difference in this race was that Bombos. Sonicam finding it much earlier than Frostbite and having access to GT. Actually could have probably been done quite a bit quicker if he had dived into GT instead of doing a lot of the other things he had done. Taking care of Aga 2 here. Sonicam about to finish off Trinex. Sonicam picks up his 6th crystal for real now. Ganon located in the magic bat drop down today. Yeah, Frostbite3030 missing out on that crucial bug net. Sonicam heading up Para, take care of his last crystal on Moldorm. Looks like Frostbite's heading straight for Palace of Darkness as well. It's just a tiny bit behind after not finding that Bombos for so long. Yeah, there are 7 bracket races going on today, so there's definitely big need for volunteers for tracking and comms if anyone wants to do any of those things. And we'll be streaming as many of those as we can all day. Late Bombos is a pretty good recap. To open GT. There's a real good connector through Turtle Rock to Dark Village that required a bunny walk over to the bomb shop. No, the shop at Lake Hylia that was required in Logic early game to get the pearl. Good old 4-heart, green male Pokey Room connector required. Sonicam's picked up his last crystal and he's on to Ganon. Frostbite unfortunately still gotta find his Tower of Hair key in the big chest in Turtle Rock and finish off his last 3 bosses here. Likely will check the big chest in Dark Palace as well. Oh, that's right. So Sonicam, once he finishes off the pig, barring any miraculous disasters, is gonna go on to face Goomba in the next round. Winner's bracket round 4. And the pig is dead. There we go. Get your good games in chat there. Got the trapezoid room. Ah, that's right, Frostbite did not have as many keys when he first dipped pod, so he's got a few more chests to check there as well. Sonicam's gonna come in for an interview here. Hera Big Key is in the big chest in Turtle Rock. So hopefully Frostbite will find that pretty quick here. No,
Hello, Sonicam.
Hello?
Hello.
Welcome. Good game.
Oh my god. That shit show, that was just awful. Oh, that was just so bad.
Yeah, tell us what you thought of that seed.
It all went downhill when I decided to go to Skull Woods instead. Like, that was like, I felt like that was just the pivotal moment. Like, if I had just went, you know, downwards towards Dark Hylia when I was a bunny, you know, I would have had the Moon Pearl. And
Yeah.
I wasn't doing all that nonsense, and I don't know, I was on tilt. You know, I'm hungover from last night. It was just.
Yeah,
Oh,
really
gosh.
Yeah, you picked up that fire rod, and then we saw you checking a whole bunch of things with it. Frostbite had his Moon Pearl a little bit earlier, for sure.
How the hell did I win that? Like, seriously, I felt so bad the whole time.
So the
Like,
big determining factor here is that you got that Bombos medallion way earlier than him, like 40 minutes earlier or something. He just never checked that Ice Palace entrance, which ended up being totally required to get into GT.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. Remember I saw that hint, and yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, that was the difference, but a very long bunny walk required in this scene, which was definitely fun.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, it's just either you go up or you go down, and I went up, and that was wrong. And I could have finished probably a lot faster.
Yeah,
But
bullshit Woods as usual, locking you out.
yeah.
Yeah, that's too bad.
And then like I knew I made a mistake when, you know, I checked the dungeon entrance to Skull Woods, and then I'm like, oh, it's one of those, you know, those two that spit you out. So I'm like, yeah, let me just fall down the hole. You know, I'm sure it's gonna be fine, and it wasn't. Of course, I got locked out of there, so I had to walk back up. And that was just so unfair.
Yeah. The interesting thing we saw early on from you that Frostbite did not do, you did fake powder, which gave you Thievestown Big Key.
Yeah.
Which we were real worried for his sake that was going to be something important, because you also both turned in the mushroom for that crucial map.
And I never found powder. I wonder where that was.
Yeah. So after this race, you're going on to fight Goomba in the winner's bracket round 4.
That's RIP. R.I.P. RIP.
That's a pretty hype match, I think. Feeling good about that?
I'm feeling pretty bad about that, but you know, look at this. I'm just gonna make sure I definitely don't get hungover again.
Yeah, that's important.
You sure? Are you sure the hungover part isn't what gave you the win here? Like, it just gave you that bit of an edge or something?
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe that was like my power up.
You gotta stick with the winning formula, I think.
Look, if you don't win the next one, clearly you need to get hungover for all your loser bracket matches. That's how you do it. We have to test this formula to see if it works.
That's right. Hangover hype. Yeah. Anything else interesting from this seed you want to talk about?
Not really. It's just I can't believe how much I walked. Like I walked so many everywhere. Like so many miles, and it was just crazy.
Yeah, how'd you feel? How'd you feel about that Boots location?
Yeah, and the funny thing is, like, I'm like thinking, did I miss something when I was up on Death Mountain? Because I knew I wasn't gonna go on GT because I just wanted to open it. I already had got the hint. I already knew, but I didn't want to dive in there, you know, because there was still other things I could have done. But then I'm like thinking, did I go in the top of Light Death Mountain? I'm thinking. I had to go back to my VOD, and I'm like, oh shit, I missed it. So then I ran back up there, and it was forest and I had boot. I'm like, I mean, I don't even know if it was even required.
Didn't seem to be, I don't think. I don't know what keys we found in there, but it didn't seem to be required.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm like, wow. I of course, every time I miss something, like it's always something that's like a boots, or it's the only way you can get to this place. Like I don't know. Last 2 seeds I had to forfeit because I was just playing bad and I mismarked, and of course it had required stuff.
Oh,
Couldn't have like fortune teller. Of course not. I found one of those.
of course not. The thing you miss is always important or useful. Yeah, super easy in entrance randomizer to miss an entrance or a chest or something. Pretty easy.
Yeah.
We were a little bit interested that you didn't dive straight into GT with all of the items in there when you opened it. What was that? What was your thought process there?
Oh, he's gone.
He's left us.
Wait.
Doesn't want to talk about GT.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that was out of nowhere.
Well, that was our winner, Sonicam.
Oh, wait, he's back. Hang on. Hello.
Sorry guys, I think I might have disconnected. Sorry about that.
No worries. Yeah, we were just wondering a little bit about your decision not to dive into GT with so many items in there and having opened it.
Yeah, I don't know. I was really trying to find desert.
Yeah.
Desert. I knew I needed that. There's a couple of things, and I didn't really want to win there, and that Brit thing, and like, I just
you're breaking up a little bit there for me, anyways.
Yeah, I believe your internet might be breaking up now.
Good thing the race is over.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
That's alright. Yeah. Yeah, that's a fair point. It's good to find desert and stuff first. Could have found what you needed along the way as well. Then it was quick back to GT. Alright, Frostbite's taking care of the pig now. Get those GGs in chat. .248.23, the official SRL time. Just about 8 minutes behind. Frostbite's also going to join us here.
Yo, GG Sonicam. What a horrible seed. Like, I'm guessing it kind of came down to who checked the Ice Palace entrance first. I mean, he's a better runner than me in general, but that seemed like I could have had that a heck of a lot earlier.
You are absolutely correct there. That everything came down to that.
Yeah, I mean, I hard last located it. I had no items available that could be bombos, and it was the only door I had available, with the exception of the Meyer entrance, because I didn't have any magic when I went there to pick up the big bomb. So yeah, I figured I was toast.
You weren't super far behind. Early in the seed, you got that Moon Pearl and glove much earlier than Sonicam did, because you chose to do that long bunny walk. That was totally required.
Well, I didn't have anything left when I went to it. I mean, I literally had nothing left to do. I was frantically looking through my light world because I was really distracted at the start of the run, and I was trying to figure out what I'd missed. And I couldn't think of anything, and then I checked my menu about 6 times to make sure I hadn't noticed that I picked up a key or something. But no, that Moon Pearl was horrible. The Eastern Palace location for the hammer and the hookshot was ridiculous, and then the Bombos location was horrible, and I mean, I was really worried that something was going to be on mushroom, or not mushroom, but in the powder hole too, because fake powdering was an option really early in this seed that I was thinking about for like 2.5 hours after I did it, and I was missing 4 big keys somehow with only Ganon's tower left to climb. So yeah, I'm not surprised I lost. And I'm not surprised that it wasn't that far away either, because it was a really, really bad seed. That long bunny walk, it's not even the bunny walk, it's the fact that you had to go through that horrible room in Turtle Rock with a fire sword. I think I ended up going through that room 4 times, but I died twice. And then right after I got sort of the Moon Pearl, I realized, like, I can't even... If I don't fake Flipper to get into Hyrule Castle, my only way to get back into the Dark World is through Turtle Rock again. So, like, it was a nightmare. And then, like, eventually I got fed up with not finding anything, and I said, all right, I'm just going to go... I was assuming that either an Agate Tower key was kicking around or something was kicking around to get me over to sort of the pod, where Pod was, and the normal Pod area. And really, Pod was the only thing there, and I don't even remember if there was anything even in that other than a lot of dips for me. But yeah, it was not a fun race. I was very frustrated when I died twice in that Poke room in TR, and I like forgot where my save points were. I think one of them was in the laser bridge hole, but I couldn't remember. And then, yeah, I probably lost like 2 minutes just going to the wrong save point at the start of trips. Not that that would have made the difference in the end, but my routing was very poor. Just from like okay, you're going to X, what's the fastest way to get there? I think I picked the not fastest way at least 3 or 4 times, where it added probably a minute or 2 to my run in the end. And then, yeah, I mean, it was just everything was locked behind Bombos, so you had to find that, and I last located it. So that's basically what it came down to.
Yeah, that was a little rough for sure. You were a little later finding Eastern as well for the hammer and hook.
Well,
shot.
I last located that as well. It was my last. I had no items available, and it was the only entrance I had available at that time too. So, I mean, I ended up triple dipping Tower of Terror because I found it as a bunny. I mean, I ended up like it was just really slow. I mean, the Fire Rod was also in a horrible spot. Let's not forget about that. Of course, the Fire Rod's in the bullshit side of Skull Woods that you either could come out the Skull Woods door connector to get to, or have to drop down and save quit out of after finding that. So like, it was a really sort of unfriendly seed. And I figured for about the last 45 minutes that all I was looking for was Bombos, and I couldn't find it. I mean, after I found the hammer and the hook shot, it opened up so many dungeons for me. And yeah, I don't know. I think the only good... I keep saying I last located it. I refused to go into Ice Palace until it was my last location. And I believe I actually found... I found the Moon Pearl, I think. I can't remember. No, I didn't have the Fire Rod yet. But definitely when I found Eastern, I could have gone into Ice Palace. But that was the only other choice I had when I found Eastern. And I figured if there's something in Ice Palace, I've put it off for an hour and a half already. If there's something in those easily accessible chests that it doesn't do me any good to pick it up now. So I decided to like hard last locate it at that point. So
yeah, interesting. Sonicam had dipped ice real early without Glove and Hammer and did not get terribly rewarded for it. He also did fake powder, and the reward was Thieves Sound Big Key.
Yeah, that's what I kind of thought it might have been.
Yeah, so he also went back there, so there wasn't a lot back there. We never saw the big chest though.
Yeah, I'm assuming the powder did he find the powder?
Neither runner found the powder, I don't think.
Yeah. I think it has to be in one of those 2 chests in Tower of Hera.
It might be on pedestal.
Yeah, it could be on the pedestal as well. No, because the big key for Thieves Town is a pendant, so it couldn't be on the pedestal.
Oh, right, yeah.
But and the other thing I never found was the Desert Palace small key, so it could be over there as well. But I found most everything. I mean, my collection rate was 188, and I know I skipped a lot of things. I skipped heart pieces early. I skipped a bunch of things, so I'm sure I checked it over 200 spots. But anyways, sure. I got to run. This took a lot longer than I was hoping it was going to. Again, awesome job, Sonicam. Good luck against Goomba next week, and or next match whenever it gets scheduled, I guess. And I'm not sure who I'm facing. I think it's still yet to be determined, but I'm going to try.
Yeah, that's correct.
But one more rant before I've done 3 races in this tournament, and 2 of them, the GT, has been in Turtle Rock main. And I'm pretty sure in both cases, Bombos was the item to get in. and like that was the thing you were looking for the whole seed, I think, in both times, was trying to get into GT and Turtle Rock. And in the other case, it was trying to find actually the mirror to get up to the top of Death Mountain to be able to get in there. But I was, when I saw that hint, I was like, this can't possibly be happening. Why can't I get a seed when GT is in friggin' Kakariko? Because I knew, like, when I knew, like, this is going to be the seed, you're going to have to find Bombos and go to GT to find probably 1 or 2 big keys and then make the right guess about where you got to go afterwards. Like, I could have predicted that, like, 90 minutes into the seed. But anyways, thanks for doing the call, Camo, and again, good game to Sonic, and thanks for the trackers and all this nonsense. And yeah, hopefully there's a million more races, I think, today. So hopefully the seeds are a little friendlier than this one.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Good game to both of you. There's take off whenever you need to here. There's a ton more races today, so 7 more. I'm sure we're still looking for commentators and trackers for a bunch of them. We're going to restream as many as possible.
I believe we have 2 restreams which are going to happen back to back in, like, I want to say 2 p.m. EDT. Yeah, those two of those races are going to be streamed. So stay tuned if you want to see more of the Cross Keys tournament matches. But yeah, just to summarize everything and end things off here, thank you, Chimo, for solo commentating this. You did a great job today.
No problem.
Thank you to Uichi Master and Mind of Me. He did also an amazing job today tracking all of this.
Excellent job from the tracking. Thanks,
Such a pain to track Cross Keys, and they did a great job of it. So huge congratulations to them. Thank you to Sonicam and Frostbite for the amazing match. And yeah, stay tuned if you want to see the next 2 matches here on, I believe, ZSR and ZSR2. So yeah, see you guys in a bit.
See ya.